It's a Saturday morning at 12:55 a.m. Pi Day's been over for 55 minutes of my time zone, Central Kansas, Wizard of Oz time. I'm not driving to Uber tonight 'cause I got a screw in my tire last night. At 4 a.m. I guess I drove late on Thursday night, which I hardly ever do, but I just got my was driving and got my adrenaline and bonus money sitting there, so I took it on lop at something, and I was busy making money, so did my last trip. I was north of downtown Kansas City, and my tire light came on. A tire, I checked the pressure. The pressure said 24. The other tires were 38 or 38, and I was 26, 25, 24. And I picked up my passenger at Power and Light, and I said, "Well, I got to go to the gas station, put some air in my tire. Something's happened here." It wasn't flat. It wasn't doing anything. Just the gauge was saying something. Now the gauge has screwed up before, and said something was wrong, but I didn't feel any trouble, so I just drove south, three or four gas stations, 3 or 4 in the morning. Nothing was open until I went to a Quick Trip in Waldo. Quick Trip in Plaza was a mess. I couldn't find an air pump or somebody's parked there, and the guy was complaining. He worked in Westport, and he says this place is a bunch of crap, and he had to. I go, "What do you do? Where do you work at?" He goes, "I'm a fireman paramedic." We were talking about the ale house a week or two ago on a Sunday night. Some people got in a fight and out in the street started shooting guns. 6 people were shot and one person was dead. He said, "Yeah, I was working that night, and I went there and I was working on those people who were shot." And he said, "I don't even want to go to Quick Trip here. This place is a hellhole. People are shooting people all the time." There were cops out there. There were cops all over the place. The streets are all torn up, putting the trolley in. I mean, the cops walk off the streets everywhere. It's pretty fucking much hell driving. But anyway, I got him home and got myself home to Olathe, and then parked my car at about 4 a.m. Went to sleep. Woke up around noon, and the tire in the garage. The tire of the car in the garage had a pretty flat tire. And one of my roommates, who's a mechanic, said there's a screw in there, and I kind of like felt my hand underneath there and felt the screw and saw it. And yeah, and none of the places I called could fix it for me today. And then he was saying, "Well, you probably can't fix it. You probably just have to get a new tire. And then if you have to get one new tire, you got to get at least 2 new tires to keep them in balance And then these tires have 40,000 miles on them. 1 year Uber, 40,000 miles. So I'll probably have to get 4 new tires tomorrow. But I didn't drive Uber today because of that. But I was kind of joking around about Pi Day with my Uber customers yesterday, and so this one guy sitting there, and he's got younger guy and girl. The guy kind of looked like, I don't know, maybe he was a carpenter. It kind of looked like a carpenter. Maybe he had a real estate lot. I don't know. I said it's Pi Day, and he goes, "Oh, the square root of 7." And the girl's just sitting there. She goes 3.14. She could recite 3 or 4 digits out. And I said, "What's 22 divided by 7 is pi. Today's July 22nd. That's Pi Day, man, I tell you." Oh, and this guy, shorter than me, kind of looked like I don't know. He was acting tough. It's square root of 7. And they were talking like they knew who I am or knew me. So I'm like, "Oh, he'll be happy with that. Or he'll settle for something." Or they go, "Oh, I doubt it. Maybe he had an engineering degree." I don't know. He kind of looked like he was fucking. He was obviously an idiot when he started saying pi is a square root of 7. 22 divided by 7. No. I mean, square root of 2, 4 is 2. 3 squared is 9. Square root of 7 is pi. No where he comes up with that. 3.14. 3 squared is 9, so couldn't be below 9. Squared had to be, couldn't, guy was an idiot. Just acting like he knows more than me. Because a lot of people do that when they're with their wife or girlfriend. Just start acting tough like they know more than me or kind of idiot. But anyway, I don't know. I got some screw in my tire somewhere. Now I'm thinking back, this one guy, take him someplace, and he says, well, you don't need to pull in my driveway. Maybe he was my last trip before the gauge came on. I went to his driveway, and then I left. And then I think my gauge came on with the tire, so maybe he had stuff in his driveway and knew I should. I don't fucking know. I was being too polite. Well, shoot. Hope he had a good Pi Day. My birthday's next month, in about 1 month exactly. Told this guy tonight, Facebook, give me a Porsche for my birthday. I turned 61 and born in 61, turned 61 in August. Just give me a Porsche for Pi Day and my birthday. He's kind of crazy guy, crazier than me, but I don't know, whatever. Some crazy roommates going on right now, but I don't know. Got 5 of them. Pretty much among the all-time records of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5. It's about as many as I've ever had at once. I don't know how long it's going to last, but pretty crazy. But they're paying me, I'm taking the money. I work for money. And have Spectrum, whatever. Capital cities. Why don't you pay me $11 million a year to be a chairman? Or $11 million a day, because the chairman gets $11 million a year. So you can pay me $11 million a day, because this guy has a degree from California University in Pennsylvania, whatever the hell that is. I got this rumor bugging me about it all the time. Get sick of it. I don't know. I'm sick of a lot of things. So Merrill Lynch, hand me $1 trillion. You started all the bullshit. The whole world revolves around Merrill Lynch in Kansas City. Yeah. All the gossip about murdering my dad starting when I was 16, and the guy pretending to be my dad saying the same shit after my college makes me think it really was true. And all the bullshit with the police and courthouse is real on my time, I know that. So each of them owe me $1 trillion. Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, and Payne Weber, police and courthouse, Kansas City, Missouri, and Johnson County. And this CEO of Spectrum, parent company, whatever, he gets $10 million, $11 million a year. He just makes minimum wage for me, $11 million a day. Along with all the hedge fund manager paychecks, $3 or $4 billion a year. You don't think that's logical? It's crazy. Nobody should make that much money or deserves to make that much or should be allowed to. But, you know, that's just a certain automatic. Anybody who puts limits on the amount of money other people should make, they automatically are nothing. It's one of the key issues that automatically make you nothing. When you start putting limits on how much money other people should make, especially when you make more than 0 per year. Well, I'm getting 0 per year. So, hypocrites, punks, you know, suck my fucking. It's Pi Day. 1 hour after Pi Day. It's still Pi Day in California. I'm in Kansas.